Good afternoon, everyone. This is our latest video update on Tropical Storm Doksuri, or local name Dindo, here in northern Philippines, crossing Luzon Strait. This is the 28th of June 2012. Looking at the storm, which is last located 80 kilometers southeast of Basco, Batanes, which is located here, or about 200 kilometers northeast of Apari, Cagayan. Apari is located somewhere over here in northern Luzon. Maximum sustained winds are 65 kph gusting to 85 kph according to JMA. JTWC has actually downgraded Doksuri into a depression, citing this exposed low-level circulation center you can see here in this latest visible image. And the system continues to struggle with strong wind shear. You can see in this image around 20 knots or even higher northeasterly shear, displacing that convection to the west and southwest of the center. And you can see that clearly here on the IR image. Much of the rain clouds associated with Doksuri is then displaced to the west. The center of circulation is located here based on the visible image, and the rain clouds are now affecting parts of northern and central Luzon. Using PAGASA's Project NOAA, seeing reports of nearly 100 millimeters of rain falling already here in northern Cagayan, Palau, Kalinga, and even here in Ilocos Sur, Lawag, reporting heavy rain for the past 3 to 4 hours now, and even winds of around 30 to even 50 kph have been recorded here as well. But as with the strong shear, you can see that much of Batanes is actually nearly rain-free. They are reporting light rains, but not as heavy as the one being experienced down here in the northern Luzon areas. As the system moves north, and it is moving quite quickly, around 25 kph to the west-northwest, to expect those rains to start dying down by later tonight. Again, the damage has been done. Reports of, again, there could be as much as 150 millimeters of rain, especially in mountainous areas here in northern Luzon. As you can see in the infrared, much of the rain is tapering down here in eastern Luzon, here in Isabela and Aurora regions. But signal warnings of signal warning number 2 is still in effect for northern Luzon, number 1 for central Luzon. We're still waiting for the 5 p.m. update from PAGASA for the latest signal warnings there, but we'll keep you posted. Also here on the infrared image, noting here the southwest monsoon affecting also parts of Visayas, and even here in Metro Manila, reports of thunderstorms there as well. Again, not as heavy as one being experienced up north. Just be on the lookout for isolated thunderstorms here tonight and into tomorrow. But again, the good news is that much of the rains should end and move on to the South China Sea. Going back to the wind shear image here, the forecast for the storm is to move west-northwest across the South China Sea and potentially make landfall here in southeastern China by Saturday morning. You can see in this image that there is still moderate to strong wind shear and 20 knots across the region, and that should make the conditions here hostile despite the high sea surface temperatures here. Again, since the storm has decoupled in terms of the low-level center being exposed, will probably struggle to re-intensify. But as you can see on the JTWC's forecast, they are expecting this to re-strengthen just a little bit and regain tropical storm status tomorrow, but keeping that peak intensity at around 35 knots, so very weak tropical storm at best. And you can see here forecasting a landfall east of Hong Kong by Saturday morning as a tropical depression. So in terms of winds, not really expecting very strong winds here. Main factor here would probably be the heavy rain that will be affecting Hong Kong, Macau, and other areas here in southern China as it moves through by Saturday. And as it moves inland, should weaken rapidly and dissipate over the Chinese mainland. JMA also agreeing some of the JTWC forecasting. Again, a similar track, landfall here east of Hong Kong. This one is a little bit later than JTWC is expecting. JMA expecting landfall probably around Saturday afternoon. Nevertheless, same philosophy here, continuous west-northwestward movement. Expect Doksuri to exit the Philippine area of responsibility by Friday night. And as I said before, rain should taper down tonight and into tomorrow. Before we end our update with Doksuri, just want to quickly mention developing low pressure here in the Western Pacific. We have Invest 96W here, south of Guam and southeast of Palau. Here, this is Palau and this is Guam. Very vigorous storm. Actually, you can see the large cloud mass, and also located very near the equator. It probably around latest estimate around 2 to 4 degrees north. It's very close to the equator, but still showing the vigorous signature and even vorticity signature based on satellite data. Computer models are actually hinting at a possible development in the next 2 to 3 days. Going back to the wind shear, the system is located here, and you can see some low to moderate wind shear, and 5 to 10 to even 15 knots should help the system to organize a little bit. But as it moves to the west, you can see wind shear increase here to around 30 knots, so that could hamper development a little bit. But again, as shown here on this model tracks, you see many models are now picking up on this system. Only a number of them are actually intensifying them to a tropical storm status, mainly CMC and NOGOPS. Still continue to monitor the system, and will update you, give timely updates with regards to the development of the system. For now, JTWC is giving a medium rating for possible development in the next 24 hours. And that ends our afternoon update for today. Again, keep checking out PAGASA for the latest, also for the 5 p.m. Signal warnings by the agency, also JMA, and actually HKO, Hong Kong Observatory, not included here, for those living in Taiwan, for the latest warnings and forecasts from them. That is the update. Again, everybody stay safe out there.